Evening, guys. I am back. Welcome to Tier 3. So I've jumped from Tier 2 comms and I've jumped into Tier 3. Missed the first week, so sorry about that. I was away on vacation. So here we are, second race of the season at Silverstone. I'm not sure what the weather forecast is going to be like. I'm not sure whether anyone's said anything in the chat, to be honest. Let's have a quick look and see. Rain Q1, it could be interesting. Evening Osso, evening Housey, evening Pint Size. Good to have you here. Certainly a few more comments than we did in the Tier 2. Good to have you guys listening in as well. As look when he's out on a lap. We've got Full Send Dave. We've got the start of Aston. Who's the Aston? That is Kane. So Kane's at the pits first. Just going through Sector 2. So it should be an interesting Q1. I'm just looking through the list. I think it's going to be quite close, to be fair. I can't really pick anyone for the drop, to be honest. You're going to lose 3 drivers in the first Q1. You've only got 18 drivers starting, so 16th, 17th and 18th will drop out. Quite hard to choose, to be honest, to be fair. Riker, as Housey says, Riker would be one of the favourites. Possibly Teabag up there as well. James Brown up there, I reckon. So it's 27.8 for his Sector 1 split. Pint size has massively improved, so again, expecting to see up there Housey, Wab, all good drivers, Marshall, everyone's got pace. We'll see Fulton Dave just coming now, so 27.9 for this sector. There's Kane's coming back through Sector 2. What's his split on Sector 2? 27.8 on the Sector 1. And it's a 104 flat for him, Sector 2. Back to Fulton Dave. So looking at a 104 flat for Kane. It's a 104.3 for Fulton Dave. Kane is coming around the final couple of corners. So he'll be the first one to set a time, with Luckman just behind him. So it's a 28.7 for him as Luckman comes across the line, and it's a 28 flat for Luckman. Full send Dave, what's he going to do? Crosses the line now, and he puts him behind his teammate at 28.5, right in the middle. We got James Brown was on an outlap. Got a Red Bull who's coming around there now. It's an RB, Gainful teammate. He's about to start a lap. There's a Haas coming over the start finish. So the Haas of hindsight at 29.1 and Chip slotting in with a 28.9. So Anderson, he's on a lap. Of course, in Sector 2, we've got a slow moving car moving out the way. Anderson comes around the final corner, goes to the start finish and puts himself P3 for now on the mediums at 28.7. McLaren coming round as well. So McLaren of Riker. Oh, Riker's up there. 28 flat. So we're going to see the 27s at some point. Who's this coming round now? Ba-ba-ba-bam. Curly Whirly. And he goes number 4, 28.7. So just a 100 quicker than Anderson. Got a kick into the pits, and we've got a couple of... Who's that there? So James Brown and his teammate Pint Size are giving each other a bit of a tow. There's Pint Size going across there. James Brown 28.4 stops himself in P3. Stick on board with Pint Size, watch him going through sector 1. No pressure for Mr. Pint Size. We've got 10 drivers with a lap time on the board so far, all in the 28th spot from hindsight. As Pint Size does a purple sector 1. I'm not sure whether that was the old glitch or whether that was a missed the split. Size coming through. Finish sector 2, 104 flat was good, 104.3. So P5 possibly, P4, P5, depending on this final sector. Comes into the final couple of corners. And he goes P5, just behind Full Send Dave. Gainful's invalidated. And Marshall's gone up there with a 28.1. Lucas is on a lap, 104.3 for the middle sector. Who's just coming across the line? So it was Gainful who had invalidated 144, but it was invalidated. Gould coming through sector 2. The Ferrari of Lucas coming around the final corner now. That's a slow lap from Lucas, who must be warming his tyres up. Yeah, he's 29 flat, he's used his ERS. Must have had an incident there somewhere. We got there McLaren coming round. So Riker's gone quicker. 27.7. We've got a Haas. The Haas is Anderson. So Anderson's 3.5 tenths up. So he puts him up to P4 with a 28.3 on their mediums. Nice lap there from Anderson. So McLaren of Gould. Where is he? There he is. Jumps up to P6. So we've got Housie coming. No, Housie in the pits. So it must be Kane. Kane's coming out for another lap. We don't know who's coming into the pits. And a Mercedes T-Bag is it? It is. T-Bag's on his outlap. So he's just coming round final sector now. Who's that coming across the line? And that was Gainful up there at a 27.8. Purple sector 3. Nice lap time there from him. Ferrari of Lucas coming in. So Lucas on and in and off, 11 seconds off the pace there. Pitting. Who else have we got out here? We've got Wab. He's coming around the final corner. Where's he going to slot himself on the second row? P4. There's a McLaren. Oh, it's not Riker again. No, it's not Riker again. It's Gould. And Gould is popping into the pits. So Curly Worley is in P11, currently on an outlap. I would have thought he'd have been safe there with 27. So T-Bag and Housie yet to set a lap. T-Bag is out on track. T-Bag's put himself P4. Where's Curly? Let's see where Curly's split is. Down sector 2. He's not up in sector 2, so unless he has an incident in sector 3, he'll be boxing. He's boxing. Into the pits comes Curly. So we've got Lucas on an out lap. We've got James Brown. What's he up to? He's not improving in sector 1. So how is he still in the pits? 6 minutes left. We've got T-Bag. He's taking it easy. Full send Dave. He's on a lap. Oh no, he's not. He's on an out lap. Kane coming around to start his flying lap. We've also got, it's not pint size, is that James Brown? It is. So James Brown and Kane on a lap. And he's purple sector 1. There's James Brown. He's not improving on sector 1. Kane's just 800s up. Comes through sector 2. Is he up? He's 4/10ths up, so that's going to put in 28.3. Going to move him up to P7. Hopefully a bit more improvements in the last sector 2. Losses in the garage. We've got hindsight up 3/10ths as well. Kane comes around the final corner and jumps up to P5. Behind T-Bag. So we've got Lucas 5/10ths up. And we've got, that's a kick Sal, but that's full send Dave. He's 3/10ths up. So he'll jump up to P5, P6. Oh no, P10. We've got a Haas there. Anderson, no, hindsight. Hindsight's improving as he comes around the final couple of corners. And for the finish line, where's he going to end up? P10. He's safe. Housy's coming out the pits, so he's put himself under a little bit of pressure here. No time on the board yet. So as he comes on to start his flying lap, we'll stay on board with him. Pulling up to the Haas, moves out the way. 28 flat for sector 1. Coming through sector 2. It's a 104 flat. T-Bike's retired, as has Marshall, and they've done enough. Evening, Wab. Nice to have you here. Here comes Howsey, puts himself safe for the P10. It's one lap of 28.3. So we've got Pint Size, Curly, Osso, and Luke on an out lap. So where's Pint Size? He's there. Curly's behind him. Osso is behind him. Luke's in the middle. So there's a bit of Haas there as well. The Haas of Anderson, he's on an out lap. A minute to get to the line. Hindsight's retired, he's done enough. Kane's invalidated into the pits. Hounsey will be on an in lap now, we won't have any ERS to do. So back on with Pint Size. So Pint Size, Curly. Looking for improvements, take themselves out of the bottom 4. Now Luke's joined. So we're losing 16, 17, 18 and 19. This could drop Lucas out because he is in the pits. And Gold and Chip, they're all at risk. And even Full Send Dave, those 4. So Pint Size, Sector 1. He's getting a little bit of a toe for my Haas. He's 2 1/4 tenths up. The purple Sector 1 as well. Curly, what was Curly? Missed Curly's split. Pint Size. Through the speed trap. There he comes. Oh, he's lost a bit of time. He's only a 10.5 up now, Pint Size. It's enough to get him into where Lucas is. Where's Curly? Luke's retired. Starting at the back as an admin. There we go. So Pint Size looking to improve, get himself up a place at the minimum. There he goes, up to P12. Good on Pint Size and Curly. Coming across the line. Where's he going to slot himself? Wow, good lap there from Curly, P5. So that has dropped Lucas and Gould out. And where's Osso? Osso is 3.5 tenths up. So 3.5 tenths is going to push him. Ooh. It's going to be close. Will he get P15 or will he be P16? All to do in the last sector. Also pushing it to the line, and he gets himself P15 and through into Q2, which knocks Chip, Gold, Lucas out of Q1. So, dramatic end there to Q1. As you can see, Riker tops the timesheets, just a 10th ahead of Gainful. And Luckman. No idea what the weather was, Luke. All that was mentioned was a bit of rain in Q1. No one else has said anything else. We got also just confirmation that Chip, Gold, Lucas, and Luke going home for half an hour. And Anderson did that on the mediums as well. How's he says all dry. There we go. If it's not, we'll come after you. Here we go. So into Q2 we go, and it is in fact dry. The lads just get the cars set up and ready to go. We'll get some telemetry on the board. Everyone probably on the softs. We're interested to see the strategy they use. A lot of the lads did a one stop on Friday. I did opt for the 2, a late pit stop, lost a few places, thought I could make it back up, but I didn't, just got up to P7 in the end. So one stop is doable. go. So we've got, Lookman, is it? Lookman's out first. Let's go on with Curly for his out left. So we're losing another 5 at the end of this shootout. So top 10 will go through to Q3. Oh, we've still got Wab in the pits. Wab maybe just giving it a bit of time and going out when everyone else has done the lap. Lookman starting his lap. Next across the line is Kane, and then Curly. So Lookman, Kane and Curly, 3 lads on their flying lap. So Lookman's 27.8. 27.7 for Kane. Missed Curly's because he was too close. Who we got coming through here now? We've got, that is Gainful, 27.9. Interesting the way you can take different ways round each corner and actually do the same time. So Lookman 28.3. Kane 28.1, and Curly 28.6. So we've got Gainful next across the line, is it? Oh, pint size 28.5. Gainful crossing the line. Where's he going to go? Pits in post P3, and then a full send Dave 28.8. I've got a McLaren of Riker. He goes, oh, P2, 28.2. Marshall, 28.2 as well. I've got Mercedes of Osso, P9. And the other Mercedes of T-Bag, P6. So, good lap there from Kane on his first lap out. Where's Wab? He's coming out to sector 2. He's across the line. A Haas. It's just gone over the line. It's hindsight. And Anderson is invalidated, so he will have to go again. And Lookman will be coming into the pits. So James Brown's invalidated, so he'll have to go again. Wab is on a lap. Wab's coming around the final corner. Heads to the line, keeps it in at the track limits and goes P3, 28.2. So is James Brown at the box. Anderson He's going again. He saved his EOS and he's on his way on another lap. So first runs, everyone in the 28s. So there's just 7/10 split in 14 drivers. So Anderson's thrown in there a careful sector 2, I think. His teammate is just getting out the way. Boxing. James Brown's pitted. As he goes on, Anderson, who's in a 28 flat, just knocks Kane off that top spot for now. It's a good lap there from Anderson. Is Marshall coming out again? So he is. Wow. He's coming into the pits. Yeah, those two coming into the pits. So we'll stick. There's a McLaren of Riker. He's not pitting, so he's going to the end. There you go, Riker goes P3. 28.145, very close at the top. Just half a tenth between 1 and 2, half a tenth. No, 100th between 2 and 3. 10th between 3 and 4. Marshall looking to improve. Out of EOS, there you go, 27.9 for Marshall. Got Gainful on an outlap, Pint Size on an outlap, Hindsight on an outlap. James Brown is on an outlap, so James Brown will be the first one to set a lap. This Pint Size just started his lap, so it'll be Pint Size and then James Brown. 2 Alpine drivers. Right, Saab is on the cusp, so he will need to improve. So it's marginally improved. Pint Size 2.5 tenths up. 5 minutes remaining. Captain Hindsight, he's on a lap. He needs to improve. This Pint Size goes P5 with a 28.1. So where will his teammate go? James Brown. As he comes around at the final corner. And just behind Marshall, 28 flat. So there's 2 drivers in 28 flat. There's 3 drivers in 21. Gainful goes up there. 28.7. That's right, 27.7. So James Brown working under pressure. Hindsight coming through sector 2, 7/10 up for him. So he's 27.9 by the looks of it. Barring any sector 3 mistakes. Comes on the final corner to the line. And he goes P2, 27.8. Brilliant lap there from him. So we've now got also Curly out. No, we haven't. They're in the pits. Housey is out on an out lap. Full Send Dave is on an out lap. Housey just going through sector 2. As is Dave. Veronica is going, he's out again. He doesn't feel safe in P7. Luckman isn't safe in P10. T-Bag 2 minutes 44 and he's still in the pits. Full Send Dave's coming round to start his flying lap. James Brown's retired from the session. 28 flat seems to be enough. Full Send Dave's invalidated. So that's him out of the session. Luckman just started his lap. Pintside says he forgot to go back out. Oh dear, I don't think you need to. I think you might be safe. I don't know. P8. It's close. You and Kane, 28 ones. Depends how much Housey and Curly and also improve by. As Housey comes round, puts himself just in front of his teammate at 28 flat. So Wabbit is on the cusp of going out. He is 2/10 up. So although that initial lap from Kane put him at the top, he's dropped to P8. He might be safe. T-Bag's on a lap. Luckman's 3/10 up, so that's 28 flat. Luckman goes up there to 28.76. That's pint size out. Wab's gone quicker. Track is evolving rapidly. Curly has improved by 2/10. Anderson's gone quicker, 27.2. T-Bag improving. 2/10 from T-Bag to 28.2. He needs a little bit more. final corner. So T-Bag goes up to 8th, and that knocks Kane down to P11, so that knocks Kane out. Curly, Housy's pitted in P10. Curly is up 3/10. Curly stays where he was. Also, he's not going to improve. So Housy gets through by the skin of his teeth. And pushes Kane, Pint Size, Curly, Osso, and Full Send Dave home for the final shootout. Unlucky for them drivers. Pint Size and Kane didn't go out. They thought they'd done enough. Curly just didn't have enough in it. Full Send Dave invalidated. But it's a long race. Anything can happen. If we got still out. Good time there from Anderson. 27.2. Let's wait for them to come back into the pits. There we go. So confirmation there of Anderson taking the Q2 faster time, 27.2. 10.5 between him and Bob this time. And there we are, Kane, Pint Size, Curly, Osso and Dave. All your eliminations for Q2. So we go into the top 10 shootout. Here we go. So all the drivers are making their way out to do the first run. I've got a Haas out first, which will be Anderson. As Anderson starts his flying lap. And so does Gainful. So, pole position. Anderson, Wab, Lugman. Not sure, to be honest. Evening, Captain Curly. A little bit of a toe there for Anderson off his teammate's hindsight. As he comes around the final couple of corners. Get a time on the board, 28.2 maybe. 27.6. Must be a new set of tyres. We've got Gainful 27.7. Luckman has invalidated that run, and then we've got McLaren Riker up there, who's been sandbagging through Q1 and Q2, and has just gone top of the time sheets with a 27.5. Marshall, he's just coming through sector 2. We've got Mercedes of Teabag. Yeah, he's starting his flying lap. We've got a Haas of Hindsight, who's going to be setting a time as he comes around the final corner. Hindsight goes 28 flat. And we've got Wabasi coming around the final corner. That's going to be starting a flying lap. James Brown is on a lap, so he's coming through sector 2. James Brown comes around the corner and goes P4, 27.7, just behind Gainful. There's a Mercedes of Teabag. Teabag heading to the line. And goes P3, 27.7. So, first run's done. Where's Wab? Wab just come through the speed trap. Has he had a bit of a toe down that straight from the Haas? There you go, as he crosses the line. And he only goes P8 to 28 flat. He's got some sort of incident maybe. Housie is out on track, 4 minutes 47, so he's only going to get one run. So it's all or nothing. So we've still got Luckman in the pits. He's got one more run to do as he invalidated his previous one. James Brown on his way in. He is. Teabag is on his way in. Is one coming out? Not yet. Marshall's back out for a lap. Gainful is back out for a lap, coming through sector 2. He's just ahead of him. So those times aren't quite as quick as what we saw earlier on. So I'm wondering whether they were used softs. The track's gone cooler. 28 flat for Halsey, first sector. And they've got, where's Webb still in the pits? Gainful is there, 27.6 for there, so 10.5 up for him. How's he coming through sector 3? Next stop at the finish line. Does look quick. And goes P5 at a 27.7. So Gainful, where are you? Gainful's almost 2/10 up. Hello, Mr. Clay. Good evening. Good to have you here. So Gainful just getting a little bit of a squirrel on there as he comes round. Stays P4. He improved by 400ths. Halsey won't be able to go again. He's Marshall has invalidated. Luckman is on a lap. Will he get to the line in time? If the yellow flag will disappear. Come on. There we go. 1:20 to get to the line. Should be able to do that. Hindsight. Ooh, may not get to the line. Just coming through the start of sector 2. James Brown will get to the line. Yeah, hindsight should. 50 seconds. So everyone up the top, T-Bag, Anderson, Riker, all going out for another run on their outlaps. They've all got a fresh set of tyres, so they'll be pushing. Lookman, he's on a lap, so he's looking to set a time. Wabb's in the pits, so he's done. Howes is in the pits, so he's done. So the next one to cross the line is going to be Luckman. Oh, who's invalidated? Marshall's invalidated. So that's him in P7 or lower. 1:33 for Luckman, so Luckman in contention here for a pole position. Car up the way on sector 2. As he goes across the line. Oh, first row, but P2. Then we've got, who's this crossing the line? James Brown. He's coming. He's 2.5 tenths up where he is now. It's 27.5 maybe. James Brown 27.6 P4 for him. We got the two Hasses. So the first one will be Hindsight. So hindsight crossing the line. Where's he going to go? Here you go. Oh, so hindsight takes P3. Anderson takes provisional P1. Riker is 2.5 tenths up, so he needs more. He needs more, or Anderson's got it. Riker crosses the line, stays P2, so Anderson takes the P1. Wow. Seabag's pitted, and Marshall's pitted as well. As Luckman's getting his excuses in, he messed up the final sector. What that translates to is, congratulations Anderson, you deserved the pole. Cracking lap there from Anderson. I think they work together. I think the Haas team work together, so get themselves up there as a P1 and P3. Brilliant drive there from both of those. So Anderson, Riker, hindsight, gainful, Luckman, James Brown, Teabag, Housie just did the one run, I think. Marshall invalidating at the end, dropped to P9, and then a Wab in P10. I'll be back in 2 secs. So, we've got 4 drivers on the hards. We've got Teabag, Marshall, Kane, and Gould. So, is it a one stop? So the game says medium to hard, 12 to 14 laps in. Everyone warming those tyres up. I found the hards were a better tyre, to be fair, on Friday. Seemed to work better, seemed to last longer. I didn't really lose too much time at the start. I started on the hards. Hard, medium. So I stayed with the front runners. So we'll see whether Teabag, Marshall, Kane can stay with the cars in front of them or whether they drop off. There we go. So, oh, well, how's he missed his grid spot? So did Wab. Oh, there we go. Slightly out of place over there. And lights out, and away we go. So Anderson gets a good start there. McLaren gets a good start behind him. A little bit of a side by side. Kicks Sauber off the track there. T-Bag's gone back a little bit. Anderson's dropped back, and Riker's taking him up the inside. Ooh, it's close from there. Everyone managing to stay on track. As we head down. No DOS for the first lap. So it's all about EOS as the kick goes around the outside of Luckman. Up the inside. Oh, Luckman spun. Just caught the rear wheel. So Anderson has lost out the front to Riker. So position change wise, we've had Curly Whirly, he's up 4 places. Marshall's up 3 places. Everyone else ups and downs 1. Biggest loser Luckman 10 places. As Gameful and Anderson are swapping places. Chip and Kane are having. Oh, we've got Full Send Dave. Al's quitting pit by the looks of it. Not sure whether he had some issues. A lot of cars at the back having a squabble. As we've got Pine Size up the side. So the hard runners, Marshall, T-Bag, have managed to stay with the guys in front. Kane and Gould have dropped back a little bit. He's got a little bit of a gap to James in front of him, 1.5 seconds. A couple of little groups of cars now. So Housie is the leader of the second pack, all very close together. And then Chip and Osso now is leading the second pack. Riker and Anderson swapping faster laps between them. So just as the last car is coming out of turn, the final turn, the McLaren of Riker, his teammate Gould. Sorry, just as Gould's coming out the final corner, Gould is teammates Riker's going around the first corner. Cars pretty much spread out now. Not many close battles going on. Luckman and Chip just having a little bit of a swap. Anderson is keeping the pressure on Riker though. And Gameful's up there as well, not too far behind, just half a second behind. Oh, we've got Chip in the pits. Well, we've got yellow flag out of sector 1. So front 3, 4 still the same. James Brown chasing down. The hard runners now dropping back a little bit. Anderson just biding his time, sitting behind Riker. Riker does have more EOS though. Gainful sitting there as well. Size. So Ghoul's going to get DRS. Just hasn't got enough to get past Pant Size. Pant Size running lower wings. The DRS isn't even giving him the assistance he needs. And we've got Lucas making a move up on Wab. Wab still there, not giving up. And the Wab's got DRS. Lucas got DRS. He makes a move. Nope, he's staying where he is. Gains under braking. Gainful sticking with the back of Anderson, just 3/10 back. Not letting him go. So closest battle here is Teabag on the back of Marshall. Teabag is in a Williams sandwich. So Cayley behind him and Marshall in front of him. Anderson's close. Anderson's making a move. Oh, a little bit of wheel contact. Anderson goes through. Riker's coming back. They're side by side. Oh, it's going to end in tears. Riker comes out just behind Anderson. Neither of them willing to give up. Good to see. As Riker moves out to make a pass. Gainful's coming too. No. Gainful's looking. Gainful's gone down the outside. Don't hit the back of him. Gainful's still there. Hindsight's not far behind. Gainful up to B2. Anderson's lost 2 places in 2 corners. Riker is now back in the lead. Probably had a little bit of a sweaty moment. We've got Luckman, Wab, pint size into the pits. So their 7-lap old mediums are gone. So they go straight to the hard. 20 laps, 21 laps on the hard. So Gainful's dropping back from Riker. 6/10 behind now. Anderson was staying with him. He's caught him up. So Kane does have the only penalty at the moment, which is unusual for here. Normally there's a few more. Gainful making a move off the side, thinks better of it. Bit of a switch there. Anderson just hanging on there as well. Teabag still in that Williams sandwich. Marshall looking at James Brown. James goes a little bit deep. Marshall gets a better drive. Riker and Gainful have swapped places. So Gainful has taken the lead of the race. Up to V-Carb. Riker maybe lost some tyres. Marshall has managed to get past James Brown. Oh, we've got pits. We've got pits. So Anderson is. There's too many moving about. Hindsight stayed out because obviously Anderson wouldn't want him in there behind him. Teabag Marshall stayed out. They're on the hards. Everyone's swapping onto the hard tyres. So new leader of the race is Hindsight. So Lucas and Osso will surely have to come in soon. 10 laps on those mediums, they're going to be struggling. So the race leader is now down to P8. So come out in the same order. Riker is still behind him. Teabag. Oh, Lucas is in. There we go. And Osso, is he in? No, Osso stays out. Gotta be the hards. Yep, it's the hards. So where will Osso come out? So Kane is just coming around the final corner. So Kane is now ahead of him because he started on those hards. So those hards have brought him into play. It's just a second behind Osso. So Teabag also 12 seconds. Teammates 12 seconds apart. Gainful up to P7. Oh, Riker and him are swapping places. Riker made a move. Gainful 1. Riker's not giving up. As Hindsight comes into the pits to get rid of them mediums. Riker's got DRS. Making a move up. Gainful. Didn't have enough room. Osso pitted. So Osso is now in the pits. There he is, coming in. And also Hindsight in the pits. On go the hards. Osso for the Inters. Rain? Who said rain? That's Silverstone. No chance. So Osso's dropped back down now. So Riker and Gainful are still battling away. Anderson looking for a move on Riker. Riker's gone wide. Anderson goes around the outside. Thank you very much. Riker's still there. Side by side. Riker's got the edge. What? Riker's going to get the OS again here on Gainful. Is he going to pull out? There he goes. And Gainful moves over. Makes him go a long way around. Like he gets the move done. Kane picks up another time penalty. Gameful will be sweaty. Riker will be sweaty. The battle is on. We've got James Brown on hindsight. Battling away there. So next up the road for Riker is his teammate, 3.5 seconds away. So Gameful's under attack from Anderson. I wouldn't have thought it would have been these three battling for the podium, to be fair. As Captain Timesight and James Brown are battling away. New game is totally different to last game. So handling is totally different, so different people are picking up the game in different ways. Let's go back up to this battle here. So we've still got Marshall at the front on those 13 lap old hards. He's pitted. The Teabag is still out. Teabag is now leading the race. We've got a yellow flag, and that's a Ferrari of Lucas has been in the grass. So Kane and Gould have now got pens. Let's just have a look through, see if anyone's got a fuel light on. Nope, no fuel lights. Everyone's got enough fuel for the race. So Kane and Gould are swapping places. Both on 14 lap old hards. As Kane, oh, Kane's picked up a speed in the pit lane. So that's going to drop him down. So now we've got Teabag leading the race. Gould, who's let his teammate past, but didn't let the others past. What a team player. Made it difficult for the others. So Gameful is now past. Anderson's now past. Gould playing the team game and making it difficult for the others. And we've got them going down the outside. Gameful and Anderson. Side by side. Anderson's got the edge. Gameful's dropped down. Teabag pits. Gameful go for a move down the inside. Doesn't. Lucas picks up a time penalty. Teabag's in the pits. Like back into the lead of the race. As as Marshall sets the fastest lap of the race on the 2-lap old mediums. So Housy's up to P4. And as Lucas has caught the corner, has he? And he's getting out of the way. I get the feeling Lucas isn't a fan of Silverstone. Meanwhile, the battle at the front still going on. Still got Anderson, although Anderson and Gainful have dropped back from Mike and have 2 seconds. Lucas. That's Gainful gone down the inside, he has. We've got a VSC. Ooh. Gainful's left the session. Everyone's pitting. So we've got VSC. We've got a few lads on the soft chip and pint size. The front few didn't. What is the penalty situation? So James Brown's got a drive-through. Kane 16 seconds, Osso 10, Gould 3. Now we've got a full safety car now because there's the safety car on track. So James coming in to do his drive-through. So Gainful's pitted, Anderson's pitted. So Anderson's got softs on. Could be interesting. Curly up to P5. Oh, Gainful needs an invite. He's been kicked. Gainful. There you go, Gainful. Send you an invite. Hopefully you can get back in. It is a full safety car, so there shouldn't be an issue. Just let me know if you're back in. Yeah, it is full safety car, even though it says a VSC in the top corner. Gainful. Oh, still there. Does look ghosted, to be fair. Oh, Gainful. Gainful back in yet? Oh, looks like he's back in. He's in. So lap 21, 5 laps left. So we've got Ryger, Halsey and Marshall 1, 2 and 3. Anderson on the softs, it's P7. Gainful on the mediums, old mediums. Yeah, the safety cars really screwed their game. Safety car should be in at the end of this lap. Everyone is bunched up. Let's go on board with Riker. Through the end of sector 2, lights should go out any moment on the safety car, I reckon. There we go, race control, safety car is in this lap. So has Marshall got the win on 6 lap old mediums? Can T-Bag take any more positions? All to play for. When will Riker go? Out the final corner, and he's gone. Oh no! How's he's gone wide? He's lost traction. He did a Max Verstappen, and he's gone all the way to the back. No. So we've got Riker, Marshall, T-Bag, Curly. Those tyres must have been cold. Those hards must have been really cold. Anderson has ignored the yellow flags. He's got a penalty. Lap 22 of 26. We've got a different podium than we had before. Also down in P15, he's got a lot of work to do to get to the podium. Anderson's on those softs, he's looking to make a move, there he goes. Curly just doesn't have the traction round that corner. Can't jinx it much, he's at the back. Marshall can see the win. Just keep it nice. DRS will be open after this lap. Riker will be under pressure. Anderson is all over Curly. Here he goes. Along comes James Brown as well. There goes Anderson. Anderson back up to P4. Second and a half behind Curly. T-Bag. Oh, Wobb's gone off. Wobb's had a moment there. Anderson's back up to P4. He's all over the back of T-Bag. Not giving up. Anderson wants the podium. Whoa! He did well to hang that there. 3 laps left. No rush. James Brown pitted. The wing looks okay. Oh, he's got drive through. Anderson's now taking T-Bag. Just needs to make up those 3 seconds. Curly up to P5. Fighting size with a penalty. Anderson looking for Marshall and those softs. He's not got enough to make up those time. He's going to drop down, I think. 2 and a bit laps left. One back up to P6 coming from the back. Under pressure from hindsight, but he can't go anywhere because Curly's there. And there's someone else in the pits. That is T-Bag. So we're coming around. We're now up to P4. Got a yellow flag, got a Mercedes. No, it's an Aston Martin. Oh, Housie. Oh no, sorry, it was the back to Mercedes. Anderson's past Marshall. Those softs are really working for him as you've got one more lap left to hold on. Anderson's going for the win. This is his last opportunity. He's gaining. He's not gaining enough. Not gaining enough. And it's been a battle from the start for these two. Swapping the lead, pitting at different times, different strategies. But Riker takes the lead. Anderson drops to P3 with his penalty. Marshall takes the second step on the podium. And Cayley comes home P4. Hindsight chip. Also, Anderson's dropping right down to P8. Luckman took P3, sorry. James Brown, unsafe penalty. I'm sure he went through the pits. As Osso picks up seventh place, so he gets points for the Mercedes team. Gainful, after a really good start, Gainful dropped down to P11. So Anderson and Gainful are battling up there with Riker. So, after a slow start, it was quite an exciting race. There's Riker and Luckman and Marshall. Riker was the race winner. So confirmation of Housie with the fastest lap there, 1:29.6. Riker, Marshall, Luckman, Cayley. There you go. That was your top four. Just go down and grab the DFs at the bottom. And yeah, the game's rigged also. it's a good drive from you, to be fair. Seemed a good race all round, actually. Right, I shall go and find some invites to these guys, see if they want to join the chat, have a quick talk about the race. And I'll be back in a sec. Alright, we've got P3 and we've got P2, so we'll start. And if Rice, no, Riker can't join us, he's just told us. So, Mr. Luckman, hello, bud, how are we? You did, didn't you? You did. Yeah, it's. How was your quali? I can't remember that far back. You did. No, no, no. Yeah, a little touch of wheels. Yeah, I saw that. Uh, It did. It certainly did, as it's done before. Yeah, it's a good try from you, though, to be fair. Yeah, so you were on the edge. It was a good race. Yeah, it was pretty quiet to start with. As the safety car came out, it went a little bit up and down. Yeah, and I bet well, there was a couple at the start, and it's a couple of close battles. I'm sure they were sweaty as well because it's a warm night. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it was certainly was. Mr. Marshall, congratulations. Yeah, he's because he was at the back, wasn't he? And he sort of made his way back up slowly and just appeared. No, yeah, it was. He came from nowhere as well. Yeah. Yeah, he had a good race as well. He lost. Anderson got him at the end. I think. I think did Anderson get you at the end as well? I mean, his penalty took him back. Yeah, he had soft tyres, and it was a good little battle at the end. But unfortunately, that penalty just dropped him back. No, it was good. Yeah, it was an enjoyable race to watch. Not too many incidents. Yeah, it was good. First one back, so it was good to come on. I don't remember. I don't think I caught that. Brilliant. Yeah, it's good to do that every now and then. Right. Yeah, brilliant. Cheers for coming on, and congratulations on the podium. And might speak to you next week. Excellent. Cheers, mate. See you in a bit. So there we have it. End of tier three. Our race in Silverstone is done. We are back on Tuesday evening for the F2 race. Back next week for the tier one, tier two on a Friday. Just gonna check where we are next week. To be fair, calendar. Never find calendar. There we go. Calendar. So Silverstone. We've got Canada next week. So some people love it, some people hate it. But I say F2 Canada on Tuesday. Join us if you can. Until then, it's all go out.